Hi, it's Subble1975 and today I'm bringing you an Elite Dangerous video on Xbox One, and I just wanted to talk about the dangers and the hazards of having expensive tastes. This was something that I thought about a lot when I was out mining this week, and here I am with two members of the Dark Marauders. I'm in a cutter, you've got a Corvette and you've got an Anaconda, and obviously our precision formation flying, so you get from pirates. And when I was out mining, I was thinking how dangerous it is to have such expensive tastes within the game. You know, if I was to die in my cutter, if the unlikely was to happen and I got killed while out in my cutter, that's 50 million credits. Now to me that's nothing, because I've got $1 billion spare in cash. Usually I like to have $1 billion in the bank at all times. You know, I'll go below $1 billion when I buy a new ship, and then I'll work my way back up to $1 billion. That's the way I do it. The $1 billion is the benchmark that I like to have in spare disposable income. So I have a fair few rebuys. But even for someone like me, if I was to lose my cutter, it's going to take a fair amount of work, a lot of stolen goods to get back 50 million credits. You know, it's a reasonable effort and time thing. And that's my warning to new players that are out there, that when you look at upgrading your ship, when you look at stepping up the ship ranks and getting more and more expensive ships, take into account your rebuy is going to get higher and your cost of maintaining and running that ship is going to get more. The rebuy is a big issue. You should never fly without a rebuy. I can't stress this enough. Even if you're playing in solo and you think you're perfectly safe, the computer's well adept at screwing you up. You know, so don't fly without a rebuy. Be very, very cautious with what you get up to. And if you are going to take part in activities like PvP, or even if it's PvP practice or fun PvP with friends, make sure you can afford it, because the last thing you want is to take a couple of rebuys and suddenly find you've got no money left. That feeling is quite horrible in Elite Dangerous, when you can't afford to fly the ships that you want to fly and you end up having to take a step back and a step back. You know, there is nothing worse in the game than losing progress. That's pretty much the worst punishment there is to players when it comes to Elite Dangerous, is, you know, losing time and progress. But this is my warning to you: if you've got expensive tastes, if you like the ships that are more on the expensive side, you know, you have to be mindful. You have to make sure you have the money in reserve to be able to afford that rebuy at all times, and you must make sure you build up and maintain that. And it's something you really need to take into account before upgrading or stepping up. The amount of people I know that have gone on and brought a new ship, and by the time they've outfitted it, they've realised suddenly they haven't got the rebuy left, and then they're taking a huge risk by taking it out of the hangar. So, you know, when you get enough money to get you a new ship, make sure you've got enough money for the rebuy for it before you go into buying it. But anyway, that's my warning to you all. It was just something I thought of when I was out mining this week. I love a bit of mining. It's nice and relaxing and not too strenuous. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you've got any advice to newer players, let me know that as well. Thanks.